Big Mom shows she can heal her own broken bones. She creates a new sword called Macer Saber. Kid uses his awakening to attach her to a building and tries to ram her with the bow, but she turns the entire building around to receive the impact. And then she does 3,000 Leagues of Misery, which is alive and attacking as much as possible. My question to you is like, how impressive is Big Mom? Like, I'm gonna go with Lino again.
I was talking to Sebastian and said, yo, for some reason, I don't know why. Why is Big Mom like the most fleshed out character? No, fleshed out antagonist out of all in One Piece. Like, she keeps on putting out new techniques out of nowhere.
At a fast rate.
Yeah. Like, and actually I love it because I like seeing like, you know, people's what they're capable of. Like that's one of the big things I really like in anime and mangaka. Like, I want to see what they're capable of. They're strong. Let me show me how strong they really are. Mm-hmm. So like, I love the fact that she's able to do that. But I also find it interesting while Kid is about to attack Big Mom, she mentions them like, you know, reigning for how long? For decades as conquerors. And she said that it's been hundreds of people like Kid and Law, and they sunk all of them. Like, they pretty much. And I find it interesting because, you know, all the dust and things, are they all dead? Because Crocodile mentions that people in level 6, there are countless of people who Whitebeard and Roger took out and they imprisoned. They didn't mention Kaido and Big Mom. So I'm trying to think, like, all the people that came to Kaido and Big Mom, did they kill? Like, did they take out? We know Kaido's been in an army, but, like, did they end up just dying?
I would say, if anything, we have proof of Kaido doing something to that nature of killing Gecko Moria's whole crew and then leaving him to like wallow in like his shame. Yeah. So they probably do things like that.
Or he made them join his crew.
Yeah, and Big Mom has this huge thing about, you. If I invite you to my tea party, you don't come, I'm killing everybody. Yeah. So, yeah, I could say, yeah.
Well, that was funny. Oh, no, next guy.
I was like, yeah, he got more. All right, Lawrence, what do you think, man? How impressive is Big Mom?
Well, we already knew she was a part of the top. Like, and she's situating why she's been there for so long. Like, to me, I'm impressive because, like you said, whipping out different attacks, very versatile. But also, too, she's showing, too, that she, like, sometimes we question, all right, but later on earlier she showed conquerors in her attack. Mm-hmm. She showed Haki Hardening, right? So she's showing that, yes, I could do all this with my ability, but I could also do this with my conquerors. I could also do this with my Haki Hardening. We saw earlier, I went back to it, to chapter 1009, I think she did the shield. So she's showing she's versed in, like, except the only one that's lacking is maybe observation. But all the other Hakis, she's showing pretty much that she could whip them out whenever she needs. Mm-hmm. And then combining what it looks like, the reason why I believe why this attack is alive, she combined her other soul abilities together, so it's like it can move on its own. Like the other ones, like Zeus was able to move on its own, but she doesn't have Zeus now. The new one she got can move on its own, and that fireball underneath them was able to move on its own. Prometheus. So combining that into an attack, that's just smart. It's creative to create this powerhouse where it's able to move on your own and just take out your enemies for you. Because before we saw back when she was fighting with Kaido, they were kind of sitting ducks. When Zoro went to go attack Prometheus and Killer was attacking the sword, and Zeus was in a box. They couldn't do anything. They needed, it's like, Big Mom, help us. It's like, Mama, help us. Yeah. But now she made it to attack. Like, now, could fight no, because now she's getting hurt. And we see it, like, pretty much fighting. So she's showing a lot. Like, pretty much she could attack you in a pretty way and damage you. It's crazy, like, how strong Big Mom is.
Yeah. What about you, Seb?
I thought Big Mom was great in this chapter.
You know, it's crazy. I like this question for you because you've always said, like, I don't think much of Big Mom.
I'm a Big Mom down player, and this chapter is one of those times where I'm like, damn, like, I'm too hard on her. Because she created homies in her bones that were able to heal her, like, actively. Like, they're talking to her. They say, yes, mama, in the middle of the chapter. I was, like, blown. Like, it blew my mind that she was able to do that. Because, like, I didn't think she could do that. And even though I saw her, like, give herself life before and get stronger, there was no part of me that would think that she could do that, right? Dude, and I never thought I'd see a broken limb from her like that. Yeah. And she basically ate it. Like, she went, all right, like, and I was like, yo,
If she's a
she
tank.
broke her arm, like it's fractured completely, and she just fixed it and just flexed. I was like, yo, holy crap, Big Mom's stunting. And then when she got like controlled by Kid, and she was like, nah, screw that, and you know, I was like, this is the Big Mom I've been waiting for. Like, this is the Big Mom that y'all been swearing exists for the longest. And I was like, I ain't seen it. This is it. This is what I was looking for. Like Misery, the combination of all those her homies together and like cutting up stuff and just flexing like that. She's a beast, man. And I gotta give her more credit. She's still 94 to me, you know what I mean? But
Well, her taking ability too, bro. Like,
Yeah,
she's going through a lot.
Listen,
94?
Anyway,
94.
are you done?
I'm done.
You have
Yeah.
Kaido.
Hold on. We made our list already.
Yes.
He didn't say 94.
I did. I let y'all get the 96, remember?
All right. Anyway.
Yeah. Still 94. Maybe 95.
I've always thought Big Mom was the most impressive Yonko, and I've always said like she has the possibility of being the strongest one just based on what she's been able to do, and like throughout the story, like just the history of Big Mom leading up to now, and then just noticing like how much she actually has, and like the real reason for her not being number one Yonko is because of like the hunger pains and her mentality. Like she's just super crazy. Like Oda needed something to nerf Big Mom in a way, in my opinion. And the fact that like this chapter came out and I saw her be able to heal her limbs, heal her stamina, take her own life. She stole people's lives and used it for other homies. It makes me think she could probably use it to heal herself.
Yep.
It's like she's a never-ending boss battle that you only hope that she makes one mistake and you capitalize enough to the point where like you could take her out. But other than that, it's like you can't really take this person out, even if you try your hardest. And like she fights for days. So it's like, how do I beat her?
Yeah, like they're super
So
jumping her right now.
it's like it's super wild to see. And I think that during this chapter I already thought she was impressive. Now I think she's super impressive. And she's, you know, we've always said Doflamingo was the most versatile fighter in the show. Right?
Yeah.
I think Big Mom is now. Like Big Mom would have to be. Because she can just do so much that even Doflamingo couldn't do. We gave Doflamingo credit for like repairing his organs because of Gamma Knife. She's willingly like healing herself, but at a faster rate to the point where she could just throw a punch right after she heals herself. So I'm just like astonished, bro. I think Big Mom is like, she's so likable too. Even though she's getting fleshed out.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
No, well, I'm saying in the sense of like being a villain. Like if you look at everything she does and as a fighter, and like if Oda only kept her eating people, I would be like, yo, she's the scariest person in the show because after she beats you and destroys you, she's going to eat you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro,
dinner time.
if that happened, I'd be so freaked out to even fight her. Like there would be people that would probably have their wills broken just in case like they did lose. They're not just losing a limb. She's going to eat them alive.
Yeah.
Like, how crazy does that sound? Like, even Kaido's not that scary.
Yeah.
You know, and Kaido's going to throw you off the island.
Would you rather Big Mom ate you or sexually abused you?
Probably she going to do both.
What?
She going to get something out of you.
Where are we going?
Well, hold on. No. Sebastian's making a valid point.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. It's kind of a joke, but it is. It's because she wants to build her army through her kids.
Yeah.
So she's probably going to use you and then eat you after because you're a strong opponent with willpower. Who knows?
Like, not all those marriages are like, I agreed to
Yeah.
this.
Have we met all the husbands?
We met Pal.
No.
And we saw how
right?
she tread Pal.
What happened to them?
So,
Yeah.
So, all right. Anyway, to go to question 5. All right.